Deuteronomy 28. Blessings for obeying the Lord. Make sure you obey the Lord your God completely. Be careful to obey all His commands. I'm giving them to you today. If you do these things, the Lord will honor you more than all the other nations on earth. If you obey the Lord your God, here are the blessings that will come to you and remain with you. You will be blessed in the cities. You will be blessed out in the country. Your children will be blessed. Your crops will be blessed. The young animals among your livestock will be blessed. That includes your calves and lambs. Your baskets and bread pans will be blessed. You will be blessed no matter where you go. Enemies will rise up against you, but the Lord will help you win the battle over them. They will come at you from one direction, but they'll run away from you in every direction. The Lord your God will bless your barns with plenty of grain and other food. He will bless everything you do. He'll bless you in the land He's giving you. The Lord your God will make you His holy people. He will set you apart for Himself. He promised to do this. He promised to do it if you would keep His commands and live exactly as He wants you to live. All the nations on earth will see that you belong to the Lord, and they will be afraid of you. The Lord will give you more than you need. You will have many children. Your livestock will have many little ones. Your crops will do very well. All of that will happen in the land He promised to give you. He promised this to your people of long ago. The Lord will open up the heavens. That's where He stores His riches. He will send rain on your land at just the right time. He'll bless everything you do. You will lend money to many nations, but you won't have to borrow from any of them. The Lord your God will make you leaders, not followers. Pay attention to His commands that I'm giving you today. Be careful to obey them. Then you will always be on top. You will never be on the bottom. Don't turn away from any of the commands I'm giving you today. Don't turn to the right or the left. Don't follow other gods. Don't worship them. Curses for not obeying the Lord. But suppose you don't obey the Lord your God, and you aren't careful to obey all His commands and rules I'm giving you today. Then He will send curses on you. They'll catch up with you. Here are those curses. You will be cursed in the cities. You will be cursed out in the country. Your baskets and bread pans will be cursed. Your children will be cursed. Your crops will be cursed. Your calves and lambs will be cursed. You will be cursed no matter where you go. The Lord will send curses on you. You won't know what's going on. In everything you do, He will be angry with you. You will be destroyed suddenly and completely. This will happen because you did an evil thing when you deserted the Lord. He will send all kinds of sicknesses on you. He'll send them until He has destroyed you. He'll remove you from the land you are entering to take as your own. The Lord will make you sick and very weak. He will strike you with fever and swelling. He'll send burning heat. There won't be any rain. The hot winds will completely dry up your crops. All those things will happen until you die. The sky above you will be like bronze. The ground beneath you will be like iron. The Lord will turn the rain of your country into dust and powder. It will come down from the skies until you are destroyed. The Lord will help your enemies win the battle over you. You will come at them from one direction. but you will run away from them in every direction. All the kingdoms on earth will be completely shocked when they see you. Birds and wild animals will eat up your dead bodies. There won't be anyone left to scare them away. The Lord will send boils on you, just like the ones he sent on the Egyptians. You will have growths in your bodies and boils on your skin. You will itch all over. No one will be able to heal you. The Lord will make you lose your mind. He will make you blind. You won't know what's going on. Even at noon you will have to feel your way around like a blind person in the dark. You won't have success in anything you do. Day after day you will be robbed and treated badly. No one will be able to save you. Outsiders who live among you will become your leaders. They will rise higher and higher. But you will sink lower and lower. They will lend money to you. But you won't be able to lend money to them. They will be the leaders. But you will be the followers. The Lord your God will send all these curses on you. They will follow you everywhere. They'll catch up with you. You will be under the Lord's curse until you are destroyed. That's because you didn't obey him. You didn't keep the commands and rules he gave you. These curses will remain as signs and awful judgments against you and your children after you forever. You didn't serve the Lord your God with joy and gladness when times were good. So he will send enemies against you. You will have to serve them. You will be hungry and thirsty. You will be naked and poor. The Lord will put the iron chains of slavery around your necks until he has destroyed you. Be careful to follow all the words of this law. They are written in this scroll. Have respect for the glorious and wonderful name of the Lord your God. If you don't, he will send terrible plagues on you and your children after you. He'll send horrible and lasting troubles. He'll make you very sick for a long time. He'll bring on you all the sicknesses you were afraid of getting when you were in Egypt. You won't be able to get rid of them. The Lord will also bring on you all other kinds of sickness and trouble. I haven't even written those down in this book of the law. You will be destroyed. At one time you were as many as the stars in the sky. But there will only be a few of you left. That's because you didn't obey the Lord your God. It pleased the Lord to give you success and to cause there to be many of you. But it will please him just as much to wipe you out and destroy you. You will be removed from the land you are entering to take as your own. Then the Lord will scatter you among all the nations. He'll spread you around from one end of the earth to the other. There you will worship statues of gods made out of wood and stone. You and your people of long ago hadn't known anything about those gods. Among those nations you won't find any peace. There won't be any place where you can make your home and rest your feet. The Lord will give you minds filled with worry. He'll give you eyes worn out from looking for help. You won't have any hope in your hearts. Your lives will always be in danger. You will be filled with fear night and day. You will never be sure you are safe. In the morning you will say, "We wish it were evening." In the evening you will say, "We wish it were morning." Your hearts will be filled with fear. The things you see will terrify you. The Lord will send you back to Egypt in ships. He'll send you on a journey I said you should never have to make again. You will offer to sell yourselves to your enemies as slaves in Egypt. But no one will buy you.